Hello? Hello? Oh, let me wake it. Oh, no! This better go to plan. Oh, no, we're not. Hello, gang. Hello, friends. Hello, gang friends. Welcome back to take 2 of filming Wednesday's video. I know, it's not Wednesday. Remember this collection we swatched the other day, the Madame Glam I Am Connected collection? Look at, there's so much going on. I love it. We're going to do something with these today, and I think I'm going to use this one, and this one. I think that's the plan. But we're actually going to start with something that's not from that collection. This is Spring Bloom, but it is from Madame Glam. And you can get a whopping, let's snuggle, snuggly wug. Bit more. There we go. 30% off at Madame Glam using the link in the description and the code MISSJO30. Right, I'm going to do this. Am I doing this on all nails? I think so. And I'll tell you in a minute why there was no video on Wednesday. Ugh. I mean, mostly just because I'm a bit of an idiot. Right, we'll cure this. I'm going to take Bunny Bloom. That's what it says, even though it's blurry. And we're going to, not with that brush, with this brush. Oh, I didn't wake it up. That will do. We're going to do a swoopy French. Should have woken the brush up. Maybe a bit taller than that. Oh, let me wake it. Oh, no! This better go to plan, because I filmed this video the other day. Different set, didn't like it. Was editing it, finishing editing it today, and then realised I didn't like it, and even more so, the last 2 nails, the footage was blurry, which I didn't realise till I started to edit the last 2 nails, because you don't edit the last bit first. So I just thought that's a sign. It's a crap set. Don't post it. Are we in shot? Right, we're going to come down to about here. Make sure this wisps off nicely and smoothly. We don't want any straight bits. Okay. And then I'm going to add some candy hop, it's called. Let's put some on here. And do it this way. And then another colour. I was just going to do these 2 colours, which I did in the set that we won't be seeing. I might show you it if I can bear to show it. And then I want some yellow. Do I want to ombre these first? I want to ombre everything. Oh, hang on, I didn't need to worry about that because I'm going to ombre and mess it up and we'll wipe. What am I doing? Not really sure. Let's ombre these 2 together. I'm going to start by taking the pink up a bit, and we might be able to do it without messing up our smile line. Maybe. Okay, I'll probably do a second coat. Get these bits here. And here. And then I'm going to add a smidge more pink here. And then a bit of yellow, which is called Daffy Day, also from this collection. Are these colours going to look nice together? We're about to find out. I think so. Yeah. Oh, I've got pink on my brush. Okay, and now we can ombre these 2 together, like this. That's a bit muddy, Joseph, but I think it might be okay. Oh, no! A bit more yellow on there for our first coat, you know. Let's cure this. Let's just take a cotton picking minute to talk about today's video sponsor, which is Jeulia Premium Artisan Jewelry. You know I love their stuff. I've got so much of it and I'm just obsessed with all of it. It's so nice. Sorry, noisy boxes. This first one is the Be My Love personalised. It's sterling silver, but it's rose gold plated ring. And wait until you see this. Now, how do I do zooms? Let's zoom you in. Look at this. It has 2 names on it. I've got Victor. How can I get this to... I don't know how to do this on this new camera. Victor here. Victor. And Elizabeth. Oh no, Elizabeth. Turn it upside down. It's this way. Elizabeth on this side. That's my Gram and Gramps. How adorable is this? I am so in love with this. Look, and I've got their names with me all the time. I need to send a picture of it to them. I love it so much. The colour, the rose gold, is gorgeous. Would look nice with that rose gold cat eye we were looking at the other day. So that is the Be My Love personalised. Sterling silver but rose gold plated women's ring. I suppose a man could get it if you got it in a bigger size. So that's that one. I love it so much. You can get money off at Jeulia. I'll put all the details in the description. Look, Elizabeth. I hope you can see on camera. Oh, I love it so much. It's so gorgeous. And then this one. This is the Floral Halo engagement ring. I know, I'm going to marry myself. Wait until you see this. It says floral, but I think it looks like a star, and that's why I picked it. Holy moly. Are you seeing this? Let's hold a flash up against it because it's so sparkly. Look. Look how sparkly it is. Is it in focus? Hang on. Focus. Look. Look how sparkly it is. I can't get over how sparkly it is. And it looks like a star. It's got 6 points on it. And it is just... I'm a princess. I am a princess of the galaxy. Look at it. So it's got a big stone in the middle. Then 6 little stones around it, but they've been made into a point with caviar beads. I could copy this design on a nail. And then it's got 3 stars either side, which are separation. I think looks like a constellation. I think it's a star thing. They call it a floral halo, but it looks like a star to me, and it is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Oh my word, it's so sparkly. Have a look at their stuff because they've got so much stuff, and the range is insane. Do you want a star looking ring, or do you want a ring with Snoopy on it? You know? Or do you want a ring with butterfly wings that moves when you do this? They've got everything. I tend to go for the more tame stuff. I don't know, I guess I'm boring and basic, but I'm sorry, this is not boring or basic, is it? Look at it. I know I keep saying look at it, but just look at it. It's so gorgeous. So don't forget, does this fit on this one? Oh no. Just this one, I think. That you can get money off using the link in the description and the code on screen. And I'll put all the details in the description as well, with a link to these and all the other products that I've got from them. I'll put a link and it will take you to all of them. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I am in love. The star, and then Grandma and Grandpa, Victor and Elizabeth. I love it so much. And it doesn't, it doesn't look like, oh, you've got someone's names on you. It just looks like a cool, like bar thing. It's so pretty. I'm getting my grubby fingers all over it. Go check out the details in the description. And let's get back to some nail stuff with nails. Look how beautiful it is. Okay, we're going to use the Ball Pit Nails Anti-Chrome now, because we're going to do some chroming. Right, are you focused? It's focused in the right spot. Yeah? We okay? Does it go blurry every time I go to that? I don't know, because I can't look up the screen that's showing me what the camera is showing me, what the camera is seeing, and look at what I'm doing on the nail at the same time. It's very frustrating. Are you blurry or not? I was checking last time I filmed, it was bloody blurry. Right, let's cure this. We're going to take the Madam Glam white gel paint and then we're going to draw a line. Is this what I want to do? I think so. Just follow our smile line. Like this. Oh, went off a bit at the bottom there. Do I want it thin like that? I think so. Okay, let's cure that. And then we can take this gold chrome, which is from Born Pretty. You can get money off there as well. If you have a look in the description, there's loads of links and codes to get money off places. And I have an Amazon storefront now. And there's a whole bunch of nail stuff, but other stuff as well. Stuff that I use for when I have anxiety or, you know, when I'm having a panic attack, that sort of thing. Calming things, some beauty things. Right, let's chrome this white bit now. Pretty. Oh, I like gold with these colours. That looks nice. Looks like a sunset. Gorgeous. There's a most amazing sunset out my window the other day, over the sea. Actually, no, it wasn't over the sea. It was out my window, but it was a bit to the right, actually. There is a certain time of year where it sets right where I can see it from my window over the sea. It's amazing. Right, so that is what we have so far. What do we do now? What am I doing now? Oh, yeah. I want to do something now, but should I protect this first in case I mess it up? Oh, I do know. I do want to top it now anyway, because... do I? Could top it all. I'm going to top it. I'm so nearly out top coat. Like, I don't know. Oh, do I want this bit topped? Should we keep those bits matte? Might do that. Yeah, what do you think? So we'll top up to the gold line. There we go. And you can turn your client's hand upside down if you need to. Yep. Get down here. Right. And then we can cure this. I missed a step. I wanted to do a sheer chromie over this, which I would need to top this first anyway. But I probably would have done the gold later, would I, maybe? I'm not sure. So let's take this sheer chrome. I'm not sure where it's from, though. But it is labelled by me. Tap, tap, tap. If we don't like this, we can take it off. But I thought it might be quite cool. So I'm going to try and avoid getting it on the gold. Oh my god, I love it! Dude! Look at that! I chose one with a pinky glow. That's so pretty. Okay. Love, 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 love it. I love how it just makes something look like... This is going to sound bad, but I don't mean it bad. Like plastic. But do you know what I mean? It makes it look like a sort of metal or something. Having just said plastic. Right, so now we're going to need to top that as well. To seal that in. Would I have done this in a different order? Please tell me this is focusing. Would I have done it in a different order? If I did this, you could do this step. Oh no, then, because when you chrome the gold, it would get all on the top coat. No, I think maybe this was the right order. Okay. Okie doke. Because you don't want there to be top coat next to the chrome, like shiny top coat when you top it, when you chrome it, because it will just stick to all the top coat. That's so pretty! Cure. I want to put a little bit of bling at the top before we do the next bit I want to do. Do we thinketh? And then some caviar beads. Let's do that. I'm going to get the caviar beads. I'm not going to cut this bit because... Right, let me just get caviar beads. Draw beads, close draw beads. Because one of you commented, and I screenshot the comment, but I can't find it, which is really annoying, saying, I'm going to use the art gel, saying, how do I have everything to hand all the time? The answer is an L-shaped desk and lots of drawers, and then I've got little drawer things on top of my desk. But it cracked me up when I read that, because I realised I don't have to get out of my chair at all for anything, which is by design, because I'm lazy. No, just because it's easier. Getting up and down is a pain in the bum, isn't it? Right, is this enough gel? Let's put one there. And then one either side. Boop. Oh, I don't think I've put enough gel on for the caviar beads. Oh no! Let's add a little bit more. Obviously don't want to have too much shiny showing on the mat. Bit there, bit there. Okay. Oh, sugar. Ah! I couldn't shut up yesterday. I was talking non-stop and now I feel like... Did you ever have those days where you're just sort of quiet? You know, you don't have much to say. You don't want to speak, really. Get off. You just kind of meh. Where did that bead go? Oh, found it. And then a little one here. Have I done one on the end? Oh, I've done one on the end. Right, let's give those a wiggle about with a stick, which is in my drawer next to me. To hand. I'm going to do a desk tour video soon. I might film it this weekend. However, oh my goodness, it's been ages last night. I want to organise my glitter drawer, right? Because it's a mess, because they're all in, like most of them are in little bags, and that's how they came. I want to put them all in pots, but it turns out I have 540 something glitters. So I was chatting with AI, and I was like, right, I need to right, we're going to cure this. Is that scented? It will do. We're going to cure this. Okay, cured. And AI said, and I said, what about having trays that I could take out and have 2 layers of trays? Anyway, it worked out that using trays, because I've ordered some pots. It was a pack of, I think it was like 35 or something. Obviously, I need a lot more than that, but I thought I'd see what they were like. Right, I'm going to take the art gel again. Ah! I'm going to stick my finger in the lid 7 times. What the hell? And then we're just going to do some big blobby bits here. Is that caviar bead in there? Or an air bubble? Air bubble. What was I saying? Anyway, trying to find the right size trays. Impossible. So I need to find a different way. I need to maybe get some custom made. And I thought I'd do that before I do my desk tour so you can see it nice and finished. But I just don't know how long it's going to take me to get around to doing it. Right. And same as this. How long is it going to take me to do this? Right. Let's do... That's too much. No, that's not enough. Okay. Going to apply... Let this fall to the bottom of the brush. So it's like a bubble. We're going to do pressure... Then pull and release. Okay, let's flash that. And then we can do another one underneath. Or do I come from the other direction? You know? Come from here and wisp out here and wisp out here. I think it might look nicer all coming from one side, mightn't it? So let this get to the bottom of the brush a bit. A bit more. No! Oh, for goodness sake. Right, lid out the way. I swear to God, if my pinky goes in that lid one more time, I'm going to do absolutely nothing about it. Right. Let it fall so we get a little bead. Because then we'll put the thickest part at the end. Come on. So press down and then lift up and pull. So as you're lifting up, you're not pulling. Right, we'll flash that straight away. Get it in the lab. Aim to bring this one a bit more further down. Press, pull. Oh, now there's a big gap there. It's going in the lamp. Oh my word. Oh, what's up? Hey, what's up? No, it's just me. It's just me. No, I was just saying, oh my word. I wasn't saying there's anything to be. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Dex. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. What I was saying was, goodness me, it's now the next day. I know. Zoom you in. Right, we're going to do a couple more of these. I've not done very well, but I've done one to match this, and it's better. Just goes to show that your second time doing something goes better. Okay, can we get the other one on before it goes in the lamp? Oh, am I recording my voice? I think so. I think so. What's happened? Ugh. So I was recording Cure. I'm going to very thinly top coat over these. Even though it dries tack free, that stuff, it's not as shiny as if it has a top coat over it. Hello, Fluff. So I was recording and the camera beeped and said some memory full or something. I was like, what? Now bear in mind, I do have a lot on the camera, on the SIM card or memory card, whatever they're called, in the camera. So I was like, oh, trying to transfer them to my laptop. So I had to stop, get my laptop, my external hard drive, yada, yada, yada. Was a pain because hello fluff. Right, cure. Okay, here is this one. I quite like it now. And I like especially that it's one of those magic ones. Ready? Kapow! You have to shake it really hard. Focus. This one, which one is it? This one's better because I leaned more into going into that side. But I think they look super cute. And they go, you know, ribbity. They're ribbity. So that's those two. I'll start the next one and I'll continue boring you with what's been going on in the last 24 hours. This one we're going to do I need to mat it first? No. Wait, I'm going to wipe it. No. I'm going to take 3 colours. We're going to do a little ombre in the middle, but we're going to kind of do it all over and then wipe some away to get the shape we want instead of making the shape and then trying to ombre inside it. You know, that would be trickier. Why am I putting them on here? Don't actually know. Should I just put them straight on here? Let's do that. So it said memory full, so I got my laptop out, trying to transfer the files. And for every file, every video file, there's like 50,000 other files that go with it. Oh, is this too low? I think it might be too low. We'll see. And I couldn't tell which was which, and my laptop's old, so it wasn't working very well with the footage because the files are big. And it was like, I can't deal with it, you know? It was just not having it. So I spent ages talking to Gemini, as I always do, trying to sort that out. And the thing is, right, what am I saying? I need to wake this brush up. It said, oh, all the files that are numbered, blah, 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 with this underneath and that underneath. And I was like, I'm not looking at 20 files that have all got really long numbers and letters as their names. Like, I just want to see what they look like. And then I can tell. Anyway, it came to the point where I was like, right, this is not going to happen tonight. And carry on filming. So I got in bed and planned to have an early night. Ended up being about 5 something when I finished. Have I fucked this up? Is that too low? I think it's too low. Bollocks. Transferring files from my camera to my phone so I could see what they were. And then from my phone to my external hard drive. I think I'm going to ombre these 2 first. Anyway, did all that, and then today my new phone arrived. Exciting! New phone day is always exciting. And so I need to clear everything off my current phone, which is going to become my work phone, where I edit, because I edit on a phone. So I need to clear it. So I've just been going through all day today, going through pictures and videos, and you know, and you sort of go through and you think, I don't really want to delete that, but do I really need to save that? Like, is that picture? And you say, no, just delete it. Let's get a bit more pink in here. So that's what I've been doing. Right, I'm going to wipe around this. Anyway, no, right. Well, I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing, but I'm also trying to bore the crap out of you with what's been going on. Right, I'm going to wipe around this just in a random shape. Kind of like a wiggle like this. And then like this, maybe. That'll do. And then we can wipe this as well. I wonder how I'm going to do this on the second coat. We might be able to feel with our brush where the border is. Careful. Oh no, little bits of fluff pulling it. Let's use this again. Neaten this up. Does it look a bit beany? Kind of does, doesn't it? Should I have done it more of just an oval? What do we thinketh? Oh no! I didn't want to do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to take this little sharp bit off. Right, let's cure that. Splodge. Cute. Okay, second coat. Got everything off, which I'm going to need to re-download back onto a phone when I need to edit, but that's fine. And then, oh yeah, I got my new phone today, swapping over the phones, going through pictures, yada, yada, yada. I forget because I've been waiting a minute to talk and I was playing a game on my phone. I forget what I was saying. Got my new phone and thought, I know I could make a video for Joey Pajamas. So I haven't done anything with my new phone yet, which is torture because I just want to start using it. But I've sorted out, like I've got a pack code and then I just need to wait. It's not doing that till Monday. It's now Friday. And then on Monday I'll get a pack code from, because I had to pack out of the, this is so boring, I'm so sorry, but I've just got to get it off my chest because Dexter I don't think he pays attention when I ramble. I had to pack out of the network I was in because the new contract I've got is with the same network and you can't just go, well, can you swap my numbers over? You have to go out of them. So I bought a 70p Vodafone SIM to use as a temporary sort of middleman. So I've got the pack code. I've given that to Vodafone. Now I just need to wait till Monday for Vodafone to say, right, we've got your number now. Okay, great, fantastic. Now can I have the pack code for you so I can take my number for you and put it on my new contract? So that's that. Just went to film, just went to start this again. The camera beeped still. Memory full. I was like, you're kidding me. And then I realised it said transmitter memory full. I thought the camera was a transmitter. Nay, it meant the mic. Because there's an option on the mic that you can press that will keep the recording in the mic as well as on the video that you're filming. It's like a backup. So I always just press it. Didn't realise obviously it's got all my videos worth of thingy. So it was just a quick fix just now to clear that and we can carry on filming. The saga with my phone. Oh my goodness, what a blessing in disguise. Do you remember I had the whole thing with trying to figure out how to sort out the audio when filming, when I'm talking live like this. Right, cure. We're going to go round this anyway with something, so don't worry if the outline's a bit messy, okay? Let me remember what I'm talking about. Phone. Okay, now we're going to anti-chrome. Oh, no, no, we're not. Wait. We're going to wipe. I'm going to wipe and I'm going to buff because we need to do the thing on the stuff, don't we? And we only want it to stick to that, but I don't want to do a whole coat of anti-chrome, then shiny that, then do the pearly thing, and then anti-chrome to do stuff around there and add chrome, because I just don't want to add loads of layers. So I'm going to wipe and buff this because that will make it chrome resistant. Then we will shiny this and put on... I'm having one of those weak shaky days, and put on the pearly stuff. Right. Are we buffed enough? I see you. We can always wipe, but we're only... Wait, what am I going to do? I'm going to top over that. No, I'll matte over everything then, I think. Yeah. So I was having issues with the audio whilst filming at the same time. The phone was old, the thingy wasn't working, a mic wasn't working, tried a new mic, bought a new mic, then I needed a transmitter, then it turned out I needed something else, so I had to send both of those back and buy a kit, buy a new, and then settled on the fact that let's stop filming with a phone and use a proper camera. So did that, and now I have my expensive camera. And now... when getting that phone, it's one of those days. Right, cure this. We'll pearly this. So I was going to get a new phone, wasn't I? I was going to get rid of the old phone I have that I use for my work stuff and editing, use my current phone for that, and get a new phone to have as my phone. Because I can't have one for both because I just run out of room on the phone really quickly. So I ordered the new phone, didn't I? Found it for like £779, £10 a month contract. Okay, fine, because I don't want a contract more than that. I don't want to go back to paying like £36 a month. That's just insane. Oh, look how pretty! Are you focused? Am I in the focus square? Right, now we can anti-chrome. Okay. So I ordered that phone, and then, by the grace of God, I decided I don't want the white one. I want the ice blue one. Right, let's cure this. Okay, let's do some thick wiggly bits around this with the art gel. Like this. Don't worry if it's even. We're just going for wibbly wobbly frame. I'm puffed out because I just had to run down 2 flights of stairs and then back up them. So I ordered the phone, decided I didn't want it, decided I wanted to cancel that order. Rung them up, stayed up till 8 o'clock in the morning to ring them up because there was no way I would have just happened to have been awake at that time. Had to call back at 9. They couldn't cancel the order. They had to just contact the delivery people, DPD, and tell them to return to sender. So I go, oh, okay. Is that thick enough? I want a bit more here. Now I'm thinking, do I want to do... Oh no, I can't because I've done it a weird shape. Something fancier around here. Or just leave it like that. Maybe have some more bits here. Like... here. So I had to wait for a message from DPD saying, we're expecting your order. Great. And then wait for another one that says, we're returning it to sender. Need to get rid of this. That's going to take chrome, isn't it? I can wipe that off after. Is that too thick? They've joined together. Oh, screw it. It's going in the lamp. Okay, let's chrome and hope this bit doesn't look awful. So I waited for the confirmation that they're sending it back. But at this point, I thought, I don't want to order another phone through them, like the blue one through them, because that's going to be confusing if they've got 2 orders from me. One's, you know, being returned. I just thought it's going to be too confusing. With that amount of money, I didn't want to risk it. But then I found an offer somewhere else. $369 for the phone, £15 a month. And then I realised that my parents are getting Disney included in their Sky TV package. They've been using my Disney account. So I said, if I cancel my Disney account because you're getting it free, I can use yours. That's £6 a month I'm saving. That can be the £5 extra that I'm paying on my monthly contract. And getting the phone for $369 instead of $779. However, that is what's happened. So it's all okay. But when I bought the new phone, I did it with another company. Because that's where I found the deal, and also I just thought, I just want to get this ordered. You know, when you decide you want something and you're like, okay, I must have it tomorrow. So I ordered it. Oh, this actually looks quite nice, doesn't it? What's all that? Is that just that? Okay, do I need to cure it, or have I done? Oh no, I've just chromed it. So I want to top it, but do I want to dome that? I think I should, because we've got razory bits on here, haven't we? Cute! In which case, I think I'll dome it first, because I like to top this stuff anyway. And then we can top all over it. Do you think? Yeah, me too. Same. So, I ordered my new phone. But, when I did the 779 one, I put it on my credit card. And then I thought, then I'll get the 779 back on my credit card. Okay, super. But when I bought my new one, I did it on my current account. So the money, because I bought the 779, I'm so sorry. But you've all heard some of this before. I'm just updating you. If you're not interested, mute me, that's fine. I bought the 779, and as soon as I bought it, I put 779 from my savings onto my credit card to pay it off. And then I'm returning it. and I bought the new one on my current account by mistake. And you can't take the 779 that I've put in the credit card out of the credit card and back into my savings. So I'm 779 down in my savings, but my credit card has gone down 779 and now there's barely anything on it. So, but also I haven't had to pay 779 for a phone, which is good. You know, 369 and 779, big difference. And then I was like, okay, my credit card says amount after pending, and it showed the 779 coming back to me as pending. And I was like, that's not right. It should be like 200 quid in there, not 1,000. Anyway, it just hadn't updated. Fine. Credit card sorted, money's back, normal. Everything's okay. And also, I get to order, and I've claimed, and it's been accepted, some Galaxy Chromebook as part of my new deal. So I have the new phone. It's in my room downstairs. But I might film like an unboxing for Joey Pajamas. That looks cool. Yeah. Should we put some little stones around it? And some caviar beads? Tiny stones or teeny stones or tiny stones? Let's go with teeny. No, tiny. And some of these. So yeah, I've got the new phone. Paid for it from my current account. Inadvertently ended up paying 779 off my credit card. But all is in order, sort of. However, I really just want to sit on my bed, open my new phone, swap all the stuff over and put things on it that I need and this, that and the other. But I do want to make a video out of it, so I've got to wait. And I've got to wait anyway for the pack to come into effect. You know, how cool does this look? So cool. Put a couple of little caviar beads here. Just give it a little extra summon. And there, another one each side. There. Just there, do we think? Do we need some? Oh, that's a sign. Look, there's some there. There's a caviar bead on there. It's telling me to put some here. Yeah, so that's what's been happening. Sorting out storage and phones and packs and all that stuff. This is weird, putting the caviar beads on before the crystal. That's not right, Joseph. You. Where are you? Here. Yeah. Cute. Right, we can top this now because we want to make sure our chrome's topped as well. I just remembered that because my credit card went down, I was like, yay, I've now got loads of money. No, you can now borrow more money. So I did a little cheeky Temu order and I couldn't for the life of me remember what it was because I probably ordered it about 4 a.m, which is the norm. And I've just looked and there's like a pair of socks with aliens on them, a Harry Potter wand. What was I doing? I was obviously I think I was sort of just relieved that I've sorted all the phone stuff out. Thankful that I decided I wanted the blue, not the white, because otherwise I would have spent the 779. And, yeah. Right. Let's cure this now. How gorgeous is this? Is it in focus? That glow? Look, it's like a mouth. Hello. You look great. That's really pretty. I love that glow. And the little bits of bling. Okay, that's that one. On this one, I was going to do a butterfly, like a tie-dye one. You know when you paint the colour, like a line there, a line there, a line there of different colours, and then you drag through to get the tie-dye, tie-dye effect. It goes like that. But I also want to put some raised bits on it, Dexter hair, like the others. I think that might be messy, so maybe I just ombre a butterfly. But that means I've got to somehow paint butterfly wings and ombre inside them. Should we give it a go? And then I think I'll outline it first. Let's use the white gel paint while it's here. And just outline a butterfly. Because I think if I do this sort of thing over the wings, over a tie-dye, that might look a bit much. I want the body here I want the wing big up here, like that, and then like that. That's not bigger at all. What are you doing, Dex? You okay? He's scooching. There's a table behind me and he's scooching under it. He likes to be under a table. Little weirdo. Like this. That doesn't look like a friggin' wing at all. And then one coming out here. And then an L. And a body there. I wanted it massive. But then the body would be all the way around here and you wouldn't see it from the front. Will that do then? I don't know. Body. Antenna. Wing. That will do. Let's try an ombre in here. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because, one, can't be bothered. Don't want the stress. And two, because we're going to do the humpy things over it, it will sort of mask it a bit. So purple, and then pink here, and then do I use an ombre brush here and wipe around it, or do I just try and tick all these together? If I go back and forward like that a couple of times and then just swipe, wipe, swipe, you know, so you kind of push them together anyway. I think that will do. Make sure it comes up to the sides. Okay. Oh, I do like doing this sort of thing. Small and faffy. It's fun. Right, that will do for that. Then we'll add a bit more pink here to take, oh dear, it's okay, it's okay. We're going to outline it again anyway, so don't worry too much. And then take the yellow here. Okay, oh no, don't go in quiet mode. I think I've just talked enough for about a week for me. I'm done now, I've run out of words. Wipe. And then just do the same here. Sort of smoosh them together. Wiggle, wiggle. Wipe, wipe. Wiggle, wiggle. Wipe, wipe, wipe. That will do. I say that, but I'm about to go in and faff some more. I think that will suffice. Shall I flash cure this? Okay, stop faffing. Never. Never stop faffing. Pink. Could do. Oh, there we go. That will do. I think I'm going to flash that in place just before I move on to the next one. Yeah. And now we can start here. Even smaller. Purple. Just a smidge. Okay. Pink. Oh, this is fun. I hope you think it's fun too. Right. Maybe it's just my eyes. Right. Wiggle these together a bit. Just to give the idea of an ombre, because we're going to chrome it, we're going to pearl it, and we're also going to put stuff over it, so we can not worry too much. It's not going to be the main focus point, you know. Where's my pink gone? It's disappeared. Let's put some more pink back in there. Oh, no, I don't want to bring purple down there. Too late. Oh, I think that will do, won't it? Yeah, cure. So we want to wipe and buff this again, same as we did with the other one. You could, if you wanted, do a longer process. Why would you? I don't know. Matte it all, then shiny that, like anti-chrome it all, sorry. Then shiny these, gloss these, top coat those bits, cure, then put the pearly stuff on, then go and anti-chrome it all again, but this just saves extra layers of stuff. Right, brusharoo, it's from there as well. And then we can top just the wings. Bit there, tiny bit there. Yeah, are we focused? Maybe. Maybe. I hate it sometimes when I film and then I go to edit and I'm like out the shot half the time, or it's blurry, or it's just, you know, I'm over here or I'm here. And it's like, what are you doing? And you just feel like the whole filming was a waste of time because you can't give, you know, I know my videos aren't like, you know, film quality, Hollywood films, because I'm not into that side of it. But you do need, I suppose I do need to pay a bit more interest into it. Right, I've just got stuff all there. So whilst this lint wipe is wet, I'm going to wipe some off. However, will the chrome still pick up on it? That should be okay, because we're going to outline anyway, so that would cover it if we have gone over. So we'll cure that now. Let's pearly this. This has become like my favourite thing of this set. Pearling over this. Pearling? What was it? What am I making it? Chroming. Oh, it's so pretty. That pink. Oh, the pink glow. Okay, now again we will matte, and then we can do our chrome bits. Oh, and our other bits as well. Yay. Oh, scuffed it. No, we're good. Okay, I'll use the white gel paint again to do the bits that we're going to put in gold. So we'll just go over, which wing goes on top? This one, I guess. Go around here in our big L, or very curved L. More than that, please. That's it. And then round here. When things are in the lamp and I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, I must say this about this or this about this, and then I completely forget. Okay, a little bit here. I'm thinking I'll do the body with this, but then I might use crystals for the body, but I do want this underneath it so it has a solid, you know, instead of having the crystals that you'll see go like that, I'll put a solid shape for the body first. So I'm just going to press down and then lift and pull like that. Is that too thick? Actually, not if we're going to put crystals on. Oh, and then we need antenna. So I'm just going to go thin line here, thin line here. Will that do? Does it need little balls on the end? Should I have done? I've done them wrong. I've done them wrong! Wipe off, wipe off. Hope we get all of it off so that the chrome doesn't pick up on our mistakes. What I wanted to do was start up here so that they start with a ball, which when I was younger, I thought was their eyeballs. A lot younger. And then one here. Press down a bit and then lift and pull. That will do. Let's cue. Oh, wait, no! We want to bring this up like this, don't we? That's it. And make this a bit thicker. Do I want to put dots in it? Oh, I don't think I do. So maybe I don't want it this thick. Oh, wow, it's happening. But we do want to give a little bit of an end here. It should come out in a point on one side and then curve to it. It's going out in a point here and then curve to it here. Do we want to do any bits like that? I don't think so, because we're going to use the thingy to do that, aren't we? Let's cure this. Right, let's chrome this and hope the body's not too fat. But I think it'll be right, because we're going to put thingies on it, aren't we? Pretty. Wait, have I pearled this? Yes, but I haven't topped it. Have I? Yes, I have. Oh, I don't know what's going on. What is going on, woman? Oh, that was a bit wasteful. Oh no, that has made it a bit shinier actually. We'll have you and you and you. Don't want to put you to waste. Okay. Give it a good rub-a-dub-dub. And then dust-a-roo. This is really good for getting in all the bits and bobs. And now, what do I want to do now? I want to top all of this, but I also want to put crystals on. So should I put crystals on first? I think I'll top it first, because then I'll be able to get in the bits and bobs. Get all around there, you know. Whereas if there are crystals there, they'll be in the way. So we'll spread this out over everything. Cute! Oh, those wings, they're going to look really nice when we put stuff on them, aren't they? I hope. Oh, I can't stop thinking about my phone. I just want to set it up and make it mine and download the apps I need and then put them in folders. People, if you're one of those people, which I'm sure probably most of you are, that your app screen is just a bunch of apps and you scroll page by page and there's all your apps. I don't know how you do it. I have to have them organised into folders. And like the home screen on, because I'm a Samsung girl, I know people with Apple products, and oh my god, the way to do everything is so convoluted, you know, nothing's easy on there, it just doesn't make any sense. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I have my home screen, which is like a nice background, and then a couple of apps that I use all the time, and then everything else is organised into folders, and it makes me happy. Right, let's cure this. I think it's going to be easier to add these now before we do the crystals, so I can pull this way. So I'm thinking we'll do similar to what we did on the others and just press and pull. One here. Pull. Flash. Another one here. Not touching but close. I'm going to do this because I haven't really got much room to pull. Wisp off. Flash. And one here. Press or wiggle and pull. Is that touching that one? Yes. Do we want that? No! Want you there? Why do they not look? Okay, flash. I forgot to press record. I've done one there because that's all that could fit. I think that's where I forgot. Oh no, I forgot to press record after this one. And then I've gone over this top one. Focus, you bastard. I've gone over this top one again because I don't think they were prominent enough. So I'm going to do the same on these two. Just go over them. And it will give us more, well, you'll just be able to see them more. They weren't too visible. Is this too much? Maybe. Bit there. And then we had just one here. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay, let's cure that. I think I'm going to top this now. Have I already topped that? I think I have, haven't I? Oh, I have. Oh yeah, I'm going to top these humps. Just give them an extra bit of shine. And I'm only doing it thin. And because of that, I won't cure yet. I'll get my crystals on while we're here. While we're here, we'll put maybe just one there. And then some caviar beads as the tail. Yeah! try that. Beads. Oh, fuckity fuck. Oh, thank goodness they're all the same size. They can go back in there. Remember last time? I actually just deleted that clip because I kept the clip of when I knocked that whole tray over. The one that took me, what was it? Something like 7 hours or something, or 5 hours or something to sort back in order. I kept the clip because I thought, I'm sure I'll reference that at some point in a video, but I deleted it today, I think. Right, you can be the head. We might be able to get one at a time. We'll open these. This is the safe way to do this, instead of a tray where the lid opens and they're all there. Because if you knock it, you've got to sort through it all. And then I think we'll just have, you know, if you knocked this, you've only got one open. All goes back in the same one. Let's do some tiny caviar beads as the, I'm saying tail. Is that your tail, madam? Madame Butterfly? Hey! Should I do any on the antenna? Do we think? Oh, this is cute. It's adorable! Tiny bit more gel here. We'll get one more on. More on. Beep, come here. Here. Have we got room for another? No, we'll leave it so you can see the point. Do we put something here? Or is that not necessary? Oh, fuck. Oh, I am having one of those weak, shaky, clumsy days I'm having. You know, you drop everything. And just wipe off any of the shiny gel. Should we leave those like that, or should we, I'm going to cure this and then we can decide, can't we? We can have a look and decide. Is this in focus? I'm sorry, I keep asking that bloody question, but you're screaming at the screen either yes or no, or just shut up. Yeah, I think I do want to put crystals on the end of this. I just tried it and it looks quite cute. Do I want to make those caviar beads though, you know, running down? I think maybe not, just the crystals here. Now, the thing with this is, I want to seal them after, and you'll see it on the matte background, but it's worth having them sealed, you know. Come here, please. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, cute. My clock's wrong. I haven't put it forward yet. How do I do? Oh, hello. Mode, set. It's just gone to 32. Perfect. Okay, done. Okay, that's the time. Her nose wasn't yellow when it came. Doesn't it look better with the yellow nose? Anyway, back to this. I'm going to use a tiny bit of top coat just to seal around here and bring it onto the sides. Actually, we could go over it and have them as shiny balls instead of crystals, couldn't we? It's up to you, but I just want to seal around them so that we don't lose them. Very carefully. It's not going to be visible that much to the naked eye. You know, you don't look and think, close up you would, but who's getting that close to your fingernails? You know? Weirdos. Los niños bebieron jugo en la fiesta de cumpleaños. That was a lot of drama for one point, okay. Did you write him every day? Write him? Did you write him every day? What, write the word him every day? Did you write him? What? Did you write to him? Or did you write the word him every day? That makes no sense. Le escribiste? Yay! Did you write him? The fuck? So I'm going to anti-chrome it. One, because it's also just a matte top coat. But also, in case I do want to add any chrome. Do I? Can't remember. Oh, I don't know. I might have to do this again later. Is this what I want to do now? I don't know. Yeah. Cute. I'm going to try something that I tried when I was filming this when I first filmed this. What do I need? I need a scoopy scoop. Here they are in this drawer right next to me. Okay, and I'm going to try and make one of those flowers that everyone's doing that I'm not really a fan of, but we'll give it a go anyway. Come here. This was the wrong scoop. This was very much the wrong scoop. So we need 5 little balls like this. Okay, let's make 5 of those. Okay, failed miserably at this the other day with the set that isn't going to make it. I'll show you the set. Yeah. Colours, gorge. Pink and purple. But, I mean, what is going on here? What is going on here? What's going on here? And here? And here? And this just looks like a bunch of tiny vaginas. So we're going to try and do that again. And if it doesn't go well, then we'll think of something else. So we've got 5 balls. Ah! 1. Oh, now it's matte. They're not going to stick very well, are they? Or do I just need to give it a little bit of pressure? 1. I'm going to start with a triangle, because that's how I map out where to evenly put 5 balls. 2. This one's a bit big. Oh, they're all a bit big, aren't they? Oh, they're huge! Apart from that one at the top. And then we fill in the gap here. Stay. Should I have done this one by one? Oh, maybe. Get off. Get off. Please. Now you're not round. I'm already not enjoying this bit. Stay. Okay. This is a bit of a mess. But we're going to push down here and then pull. Oh, it's not sticking to the bloody mat. And pull this. No! Can we pull it back down? Can we rescue it? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we'll see. So I'm going to do that and then pull this step down there. I'm going to push hard and then pull. Oh no! I need to bring my sides up. This is not going well. Push down. And then push and pull. Why the gap? Why is it opening up so much? No. Oh, that's terrible. This one's not long enough at all. I want you to be long and leaf-shaped, petal-shaped. No! Oh, I'm making it worse by the second. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, we'll see what it looks like when we've done them all, and if we want to take it off and do something else, we will. I think these balls are too big. Stop it. Yeah, they're too big. Look at the bloody size of them. Right, push that in there. And pull. That kind of went okay, apart from the fact that, again, they are rather bulbous. Oh, that's not going off the same way as the other one. You all right, baby boy? Did you hear that? He's under the table. This one looks odd now. Can I pull this one down a bit more to match? Be easier to make this one longer than this one shorter. Let's make them all a bit longer. Let's pull them. Try and pull them. Oh, no, no. See, this is why we don't do flower stuff, Joseph. Fluff. What's going on here? God knows. Looks tragic, though. Oh, that's awful. No! What are you doing, woman? That's just a freaking mess. Ay, ay, ay. No, no, no. No, no. This one, disaster. How do I get it off without messing everything else up? Is there a way I can fix it? I need to flatten all those little things I've made. I do want it to come out Right, let's push it in there a bit again. Out here and to a point. How are we looking? Tragic. I've seen videos of people do this and they go, push, pull, perfect flower. Let's just do it and see how we feel at the end, yeah? Yeah? Okay, cute. I think trying to sponge the colours on is just going to get more messy than we need. So, we're going to again do a bit like we did with the butterfly, a rough ombre. We don't need to worry too much. Oh, and then I'm going to need to top it to make it chromy or pearly. Should I have just pearled it and had it clear? But then what would it have looked like with the rest of the set? Where's the gold going to go? I don't know. I fear this might not make it into the video. Therefore, I'm talking to myself. Look at the state of this. So I'm just covering the tips. Because we'll ombre this from purple to yellow, like everything else. I'm not going to stress too much about it being perfectly around the sides. Because nails are fun, you know? Don't stress. Apart from the days where you are feeling stressy about it and you overthink things. Just some strokes like this, see? That's enough for an ombre. Just tickle them together. Okay, okay, okay. I'll be very surprised if I end up liking this nail. This is the sort of, well, this is an attempt at the sort of flowers that everyone's doing at the moment. But I think it's kind of like the you know, the generation that are all into Y2K stuff. And you know what they say about trends? If you were there the first time, you're too old for it the second time. And I was there. I was at the London Eye on the Thames at midnight, December 31st, 1999. And we did indeed party like it was 1999. I don't think I was of drinking age yet, was I? No. But, you know, we were definitely drinking. Is this looking horrible? Might be looking okay. I think it's going to need 2 coats though, which is annoying. Let's just smush all this together a bit more. Smush, 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 smush. Don't overthink it. Don't stress. Cure. Now let's top this. Not too worried about getting right round the sides, because that's just going to make more work for us. And I just want to keep it thin, because I don't want to fill in all the nooks. Do we think this will be enough to get everywhere, or do I need a little sponge? Oh, yes! Yes! Cute. I've no idea if it's going to go with the rest of the set, but we'll have a look at them all next to each other and decide. That's adorbs. Okay, it actually came out okay-ish. Did it? Maybe. This one, I don't know. I think it looks like what it's meant to look like. It's just maybe not the best one you've seen. Now, what do we put in the middle? How do I bring the gold chrome into this? Because all the others have got gold chrome on. But I think I'll top over these first with this. And then I'll give everything a wipe, because I've got stuff on the background that's not cured on there, but it's there. I don't want it there. Please be in shot, in focus. Please. If I go to edit this and it's not, I'm going to cry. I just can't tell. Maybe I need to put my glasses on so I can see when I look at the screen if it's blurry or if it's just my eyes. I hope it's just my eyes. Kind of. Right. Go around all of these bits. Again, just doing a tiny bit and putting pressure down so we don't leave product in the little dents. We touch it so it's covered, but we sort of scrape it off at the same time. These colours with that stuff over it, so cute. Now I've no idea what I've done. Let's just give everything another quick one. There. Okay, let's cure. I feel like it's weird not having chrome in it. But I think it's okay. I think the bling should do the job. So, art gel, of course. And we'll just fill this whole section with it. And I'm going to do this in the middle. Cute. And then some caviar beads. Shall I do teeny tiny ones? Let's. So we can get a few on. I'm not going to try and get them perfectly around it, although that might be the only way they go. Right, everything's too close. Everybody back off. Back up, brother, and give me some room. My fuse is definitely lit. And I'm definitely about to go boom. Oh, no. Gotcha. I think it will be going around it. That's okay. That's okay. Yes. Yeah? Where's my little stick? Where's my stick? Right, who's got it? Hands up. Put your hand up in the comments if you've stolen my cuticle stick. Let's just use you. Just to make sure these are pushed in to the gel. That one, right, you're not right. This is not the right tool. That will do, just a little smattering of gold. So here is the set that didn't make it to video. I mean, it's here right now, but I'm not posting this video because even though the set that it was based on, so I saw a picture online, was gorgeous, I know. So that's what the video would have been, but instead, this is the set we have. I think this one's nicer. Do you? Do you think this one's nicer? I do. The other one was a mess. Let me know which one of these is your favourite. Which one's my favourite? Probably... I really like this one. And then these two. And then that one. Just because I did a terrible job of the flower. I'm doing a terrible job of staying still. There we go. That is them. Let me know what you think. Let me know how I did. Be nice. There will be a Joey Pajamas video very soon. So it will be the first video on there. So subscribe to my other channel, which is Joey Pajamas. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you for being here today. Sorry about the ramblings. Just had to get it off my chest, and I told you half the story, so I thought you deserved to know the rest of the story, because I'm sure you were hanging on the edge of your seats. But that's that. Come say hello in the comments. I love to hear from you. I really do. Like, hype, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay. Yeah? Okay, cure. I need someone to confirm, that it's okay to go in the lamp. What doth thee think? Oh well, they're going sideways. What are you gonna do? Okay, then they're gonna start curling up like this. Don't like it.